everyone. Thank you for joining me today. This video is going to be about honoring yourself and your body, which can be really hard to do sometimes, especially when it's just busy, busy, busy. You're going all the time and it's like you can't take a breath for yourself. So I'm hoping is going to help you guys today. I'm going to go over some stuff you can do and ways you can prevent breakdowns. So, growing up, if you guys watch my story and other videos I talk a lot about this. Like, I did not love myself at all. I didn't want to be alone. I couldn't stand to do anything with myself, by myself, in silence. I never really took care of myself. And I finally started to. And my favorite way at first was to take baths. Especially when I was pregnant, I took like a shower and a bath every day. Both. Every day. I'm serious. Especially later on in my pregnancy. It was wonderful though. I needed it. The water can be really healing. So, and even before I got pregnant, it was just like baths, bubble baths with Epsom salt and flowers and candles and music. That was my thing, and it really helped. And I don't really take many baths anymore at all, and I feel like I don't need to as much anymore, which I'd still like to. But, at first it was like a daily need, and then I now have other ways that I do self-care. But so I honored myself. I needed that water because water can be so healing, and it can cleanse us and nourish us and revitalize our energy, and that's what I needed in the beginning. And it worked miracles. And eventually, I started getting better, and I do different things like run and walk. One thing that I really love that I need to like really crack down on more, but I try to do as much as possible, is as soon as I wake up in the morning, drink a whole glass of water. And that is like really good for your body because it it's first thing in the morning. It wakes up your organs, it helps wake you up, and it makes me feel so good. And many people and doctors actually recommend it, so I try to do it. Sometimes it's only like half a cup right whenever I get up, but I always try to get a whole cup of water down within that first hour that I'm awake. And that's a really good way to honor your body. And you can do that even on the go in the morning. You wake up, fill a water bottle up and drink a bunch of that water right away, at least within first hour of the day. I feel like that's really good for you and your body. And another thing you can do, honestly, is just to be in the moment with your body. Like, if you're hungry, eat then, or as soon as you possibly can. Don't procrastinate doing things for yourself and for your body, because it'll hurt it, And when you need to use the bathroom, go then. Don't wait unless you absolutely cannot go. Do not procrastinate, Try and go as soon as possible and do things in the moment with your body when your body needs them. If you are tired, don't procrastinate going to sleep. And if you're not tired, then don't go to sleep right then. Like doing things like that daily, just listening to your body and flowing with its needs, that is in itself is amazing. And it is a way to tell your cells in your body that you love them, you honor them, and you appreciate them. And that makes them vibrate higher, and they work in more harmony with each other and in unison. And that makes the entire body run better. And then it's just all uphill from there. It's all great, So I definitely think that the body needs to come first. And a lot of people in this community will be like, I don't care about my body. Like, I'm a spiritual being, you know? Like, my body is just an illusion, and I am not just my body. But while that may be true, what's also true is that this is the body that we have right now, and we need to take care of it, and we need to honor that. I am so grateful for this body I have right now because, you know, without it, I wouldn't be able to communicate with you guys like this today. And so our bodies are amazing things. They really are, and we need to honor them. So another thing that you can do is, you know, to get some exercise. I honestly suck at exercising, and I really, you know, wish I could do it daily more, which I'm going to. I think I do for the most part, I guess, if you count chasing a toddler. But I do run every week, once every week. I also do some yoga. My yoga is mainly like really relaxed though. But I should get more exercise, and you should too. So let's do this together. Let's make a commitment. Let's seriously like get some exercise every day. Honestly, like I think doing like squats or something simple, or like a plank, or just like something simple, or running in place. Like, you know, I do walk a lot during the days, so that is some exercise. We should make a commitment to get more though every day, because, you know, our bodies come first. They are here, you know, we can feel them, and without them we don't have anything else, you know, here, right now in this moment. You are not outside of your body. Right now in this moment we are in our bodies, so that's why we need to take care of them. Yes, we need to take care of our spirit and our soul, of course, but in doing that, we need to take care of our bodies. I always say in my practice that the spiritual body and the physical body, they interlink and they affect each other in different ways, and if one is hurting, the other is hurting. There's no getting a way around that. So we need to heal them both, you know? We got to pay attention to them both and honor them both. So another way you can honor yourself, not just your body, is making sure that you are doing what you need for your mental health. Like, if you just can't one day, get some help. Ask for help. Those around you would rather you ask for help. So do it. It's okay. Sometimes it can be really hard to ask for help, but it is okay to ask for help. Do it. Seriously. Get a babysitter, you know, if you're a parent, or just call out of work one day and just take a you day, you know? That is important. And that should be just as normalized as taking a physical health sick day. So do it. You don't want anybody an explanation. And I say that with kids as well. If you're a parent and your child, you know, in public school or private school is not doing well and they need a day, let them take a day. My mom let us take a day like a month or so, and it really helped. A lot of times I had to convince her I was physically sick, but it got on a more regular, like, I need this day. You know, I was also like seriously mentally not okay. But, you know, the more you open that communication, not only with yourself, but your children and those around you, and make that okay, that is honoring yourself, and that is honoring them. And that is beautiful and wonderful, and what we need right now in this world. So, another thing that you guys can do is do about 15 minutes of self-care a day. So I just did this most amazing sheet face mask. I had never done a sheet face mask before. I honestly like have seen them once, but it's like a moisturizing like sheet I put on my face, and I literally looked like a ghost. It was hilarious, but it felt amazing, and I meditated while I had it on, and it was really an interesting experience. It was very cold, but very motivating, I guess, and my face feels wonderful. So 15 minutes of self-care, that could be anything you want. It can be, doing some exercise or meditation, or take a bath or shower, or, something for yourself, or eat something that makes you feel good, anything. Just 15 minutes of self-care a day. I think that is a really good thing that you can set for yourself. And if you have that, then honestly, I feel like I'm less stressed out, I'm less anxious and depressed, and I just run more smoothly. Excuse me, if I have that 15 minutes for myself. So another thing that I really benefit from, especially now, being postpartum with my body and my mom belly and my C-section especially, is mirror gazing. So you may have heard this before, you may have not. So basically, mirror gazing is sitting in front of a mirror and just staring at yourself. It can be really intimidating at first, it really can. But if you feel that anxious, if you feel intimidated by looking at your own reflection, you need that. And even if you don't, it's still like a really good thing to do, and it's really powerful. It really is. So I do that whenever I can. And so I'll do it around my face, and then just, slowly scan my body and just, take in what this body is like, what I look like, how I feel in these places, if I have physical tension showing, and a lot of times I feel emotional blockages just being shattered when I mirror gaze, and it can be such a freeing experience. So I highly recommend mirror gazing whenever you can. And honestly, you might cry at first, you might get really angry at first, it might be really hard, but the best thing to do is to continue. It's to continue doing that, because the things that we do to heal us that are the most painful, that is what is going to heal us. Healing is not beautiful. It's not fun. It's really painful, and it can be really ugly a lot. But better heal than, not. And when I really started on my journey, I screamed and I screamed and I cried, and I probably wallowed in my pain a lot, but eventually it all faded, and I still scream at, the fact that I had a C-section and my guilt with that, and I still, have some stuff that I get really emotional about, but I feel through it, and I scream, and I cry, and then it'll just fade, and it'll be like a whole weight lifted off of me, and that feels really good saying this to you guys right now. Okay, so another thing is water. I know I talked a little bit about this in the beginning, but most people shower or bathe quite regularly. So when you do, imagine the water you're showering in washing over you. Like, the water is light, and it is washing the light all the way over your body, and literally visualize black crap coming off of your body and dissipating with that. And in the bath as well, you can do that, just like sitting in a bath of light. Like, that in itself, if you do that regularly whenever you shower or bathe, and it doesn't have to be a super intense visualization. while you're washing your hair or your body. Just, say you're cleansing yourself with light, and just let it flow. Let it fall off of your body. Let that black crap go. And if you do that continually when you bathe, then I guarantee you as a person, as a being, your entire state of being is going to feel so much lighter and so much just happier. And that is probably one of my favorite regular routines to honor myself. So I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that these ideas help you. And please, please, please drop in the comments what you do for 15 minutes of self-care, or what you do to honor yourself. I would love to hear all of your comments. Thank you. Namaste.